So, what does that actually mean? So, A equals 4, not minus 4, because it said minus A, and B equals 5. So, I'm sorry for those of you that did actually put A is equal to minus 4, because it said minus A. So, A is 4, and B is equal to 5. Well, what does that mean? Well, because it's a parabola, the smallest square number that you can have is equal to 0.
Are we on the graph now?
Yeah, this is on the graph. So this means... Oh,
Why is 8 4 and B 5? What's just going on?
who knows? Right, okay. Right, so, are we happy that we've got A equals 4 and B equals 5? Right,
Yeah, bro.
if you plotted this as a normal graph, you would say Y equals X minus 4 squared plus 5. And I think that's the important bit that people don't realise. Right, what would be the smallest value of this? Well, the smallest square number is equal to 0 squared. What value of X would make that 0? X equals 4 would make that 0. So that's the smallest value. And when that's 0, I get Y is equal to 5. So that's what's special about these two numbers. So this point here is 4, 5. That's why you complete the square. Okay?
Why did we not just get that from the answer above?
You did. You did, I'm just explaining it. That's why you do it. Okay, right, next question.
Oh, I got it right.
Shh. Thank you. Shh.
No way.
Right, shh. Looking at this. Thank you, you need to be quiet. Shh. Okay, you need to eliminate the variables. None of them are the same, so you have to make something the same. The easiest thing to do is to multiply the top equation by 3. If I call those equation 1 and 2, I then get 12x plus 3y equals 75. And I've still got x minus 3y equals 16.
Isn't it? It's question 4.
It is
Look,
question
here.
Okay. Do you want to get a feature for the
Right, if I add those two together, you end up eliminating the y's. You have to have different signs, so you either have done the same sign and subtract, or different signs and you add. And that way I'd get 13x, I get no y's, equals 91. Yep. So I end up with getting 13 times what equals 91? 7. X equals 7. Right, I need to put that back into one of the equations. So if I put 4 times 7 plus y equals 25. 4 7s are 28 plus y equals 25. It means I must subtract 3 from 28, so y must be minus 3. So I've got x equals 7, y equals minus 3.
I didn't get the mark, but I got the answer.
Right, next one. Okay? Is that okay with everyone? Thank you. Shh. Right.
Why are we
Okay, question 5. Shh.
either way?
Right, what you've actually got here is you've got the equation of a circle. What's the radius of it? Because it's x squared plus y squared equals r
it's a
squared.
circle.
So, this is radius 6. It doesn't ask you to do this, but if you can see it, it will help. And then this is x equals 2y plus 6. So this is some line where it's sort of half y plus 6, so minus 6. So it's going to be something down here. We don't know where it's going to be, but there's going to be 2 solutions.
Yeah, bro.
Right, this is tricky. You need to pay attention. I can't solve this because I've got different variables, but I'm going to actually put in, substitute for x into the thing, because I can only solve it if I've got one unknown, either y's or x's. So I'm going to put 2y plus 6 squared plus y squared equals 36. Now be really careful with this next bit. Lots of people just want to square the 2y and square the 6.
No,
What I think you need to do is you need to write it out longhand, and then you won't make a mistake.
Miss, why are we doing any of that?
What? That's the answer.
Right, so you get 4y squared.
No, that's what she's...
You get plus 12y. You get plus 12y. And you get plus 36. And you've still got plus y squared equals 36. You tidy everything up. I've got a y squared and a 4y squared.
That's 5y squared.
So 5y squared plus 24y. Because it's a quadratic, I want to make it equal to 0. So I do plus 36. I take 36 off the other side and it's equal to 0. And you get 5y squared plus 24y is equal to 0.
Where'd you get the square bit from?
Right, now, it is a quadratic, but the first thing I always say to do is to look for a common factor, and I've got a common factor of a y. So I can say y times 5y plus 24 equals 0. So I've got two things multiplied together that equal 0. So either y equals 0 or 5y plus 24 equals 0. And if I rearrange this to get 5y equals minus 24, so y equals minus 24 over 5, which is minus 4.8, or 4 4/5. And those are your two solutions. That would be a grade 9 question. So you've got, I've got 0 and I've got minus 4.8.
So short, we're doing a video.
However, have I finished?
Yeah.
No, because x is 2y plus 6. So when it's easy when y is equal to 0, x must be equal to 6. And on this one, x equals 2 times minus 4.8 plus 6. And I get minus 9.6 plus 6, which is minus 3.6. So you've got 0 and 6, and you've got minus 4, sorry, wrong way round. You've got 6 and 0. So I did it the wrong way round because I did the, and I've got minus 3.6 and minus 4.8. So be careful that you've done it the right way. I didn't do x and y, x and y. So I'd say that's definitely a grade 9 question.
Yeah, well, I do.
Okay. Right, okay, I'm not going to stop. Okay. You got 1 mark, thank you. Shh. You got 1 mark.